As we journey through life, every wrinkle, every smile line, every quiet morning holds a story of resilience and growth. But after the age of 70, the body begins to whisper subtle messages about its future. Some seniors, against all odds, continue to thrive, staying sharp, strong, and full of life well into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond. What's their secret? Dr. Helen Carter, a renowned geriatric specialist with over 40 years of experience, believes that the body reveals hints about its longevity far earlier than most people realize. According to her, there are specific early signs that, if recognized, can predict a long, vibrant life. Today, we're uncovering 8 early health signs after 70 that predict exceptional longevity, scientifically backed indicators that you or your loved ones might already possess. Recognizing these signs can offer hope, motivation, and the roadmap to living your golden years with strength, purpose, and joy. Let's begin this important journey by looking at the first key sign. 1. Steady walking speed, the true pulse of longevity. One of the earliest and most reliable signs of healthy aging after 70 isn't found in complicated blood tests or expensive scans. It's hidden in the simple act of walking. Dr. Helen Carter emphasizes that walking speed is a powerful predictor of overall health. In fact, studies from the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, have shown that seniors who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace are far more likely to live longer, healthier lives compared to their slower-moving peers. It's not just about mobility, it's a reflection of heart health, muscle strength, balance, coordination, and cognitive sharpness, all working together seamlessly. Think of your walking speed as the rhythm of your life. When it's strong and consistent, it signals that your body's systems, from your cardiovascular network to your nervous system, are still harmonizing well. Dr. Carter recalls a patient, Mr. Dawson, who at 76 could outpace men decades younger. Despite minor arthritis, he prioritized short daily walks, stretching, and light resistance training. His resilience wasn't luck, it was the result of years of mindful movement and attention to his health. If you notice that you, or a loved one, still walk with purpose, maintain good posture, and recover quickly from uneven terrain or stairs, take heart. These are encouraging signs that your body remains strong and your journey ahead may be longer and more vibrant than most. But if walking becomes noticeably slower or labored without a clear reason, it's a gentle nudge to pay attention. Building small habits like daily walks, balance exercises, and leg strengthening routines can help maintain or even reclaim that youthful stride. As Dr. Carter says, longevity doesn't always shout its arrival. Sometimes, it quietly walks beside you. 2. Grip strength, a small squeeze with a big story. You might not realize it, but the strength of your handshake or how easily you open a jar says a lot more about your future health than you think. Dr. Helen Carter points out that grip strength is one of the most powerful indicators of longevity and vitality after 70. It's a reflection of more than just muscle, it's a window into your overall body strength, cardiovascular health, and even cognitive function. According to a 2023 study published in The Lancet, seniors with stronger grips tend to live longer and experience fewer complications from chronic illnesses. Why does grip strength matter so much? As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. But when the decline is rapid or pronounced, it signals a general weakening of the body that can impact everything from mobility to heart health. A firm grip shows that your muscles, nerves, and brain are still communicating effectively. Dr. Carter shares the story of Mrs. Bennett, an 80-year-old former teacher who surprised everyone during her annual checkup. Despite her petite frame, she had remarkable grip strength. Her secret? Daily activities that kept her hands busy: gardening, crafting, and light strength training. She viewed her hands not just as tools, but as a measure of her independence. If you can still carry groceries with ease, open jars without assistance, or firmly shake a friend's hand, it's a quiet but profound sign that your body's inner machinery is still thriving. However, if you notice your hands becoming weaker or simple tasks starting to feel challenging, it's not a signal to give up, it's a call to action. Simple exercises like squeezing a soft ball, gentle wrist curls, or using hand grippers can rebuild strength and preserve independence. Dr. Carter gently reminds her patients, every time you hold on tight, to life, to a loved one, to your own strength, you're holding on to years of health yet to come. 3. Walking speed, the silent clock of your health. It might sound simple, but the speed at which you walk is one of the clearest reflections of how your body is aging, and how long you might live. Dr. Helen Carter, with decades of experience observing aging patients, emphasizes that walking speed is often called the sixth vital sign by geriatricians. Numerous scientific studies, including a landmark 2022 research from the Journal of Gerontology, reveal that seniors who maintain a brisk, steady walking pace are significantly more likely to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Why is walking speed so important? Because walking is a full-body activity. It engages the heart, lungs, muscles, balance centers, and even the brain. When one system starts to falter, it quietly shows up in your gait, long before more obvious symptoms appear. Dr. Carter recalls Mr. Adams, a 76-year-old retired postman, who first came to her clinic concerned about slight stiffness. A simple walking test, timing how long it took him to walk 10 meters, revealed a subtle slowdown. It wasn't dramatic, but it was enough to prompt early investigations. Sure enough, early-stage cardiovascular issues were detected and managed before they became serious. For most seniors, a walking speed of about 1 meter per second is considered healthy. Slower speeds can signal risks ranging from heart disease to cognitive decline. But here's the uplifting part: walking speed can be improved with practice and care. Simple daily walks, even around the house or garden, can make a profound difference. Incorporating balance exercises, like standing on one foot or gentle heel-to-toe walking along a line, strengthens stability. Strength training, especially for the legs and core, reinforces the muscles that keep you moving forward confidently. Dr. Carter suggests turning walks into joyful rituals, perhaps a stroll with a friend, a walk through a flower market, or even gentle hikes in nature. Walking is not just movement, she says warmly. It's a quiet celebration of life, a steady promise to yourself that you are still moving toward the future. So if you notice you're walking slower than you used to, or avoiding walking altogether, don't ignore it. Think of every step as a whisper from your body, telling you how it's doing. And with care, those whispers can turn into songs of strength for many years to come. 4. Grip strength, a small test with big implications. You might not think much about how tightly you can squeeze someone's hand, but your grip strength is a powerful predictor of your overall health, and even how long you might live. Dr. Helen Carter, who has spent her career studying the subtle signs of aging, explains that grip strength is often called a biomarker of aging. Studies, including an influential 2023 analysis published in The Lancet, show a strong link between weaker grip strength and increased risk of heart disease, respiratory illness, cognitive decline, and early mortality. But why does something as simple as a handshake matter so much? Grip strength reflects the health of your muscles, nerves, and bones, all of which tend to weaken quietly as we age. It also hints at your body's overall resilience, your ability to recover from illnesses, maintain balance, and stay independent. Dr. Carter shares the story of Mrs. Reynolds, an 80-year-old artist who came to her clinic feeling a bit off. She was still active, but her handshake felt weaker. A simple dynamometer test, where you squeeze a handheld device, confirmed that her grip strength was lower than expected for her age. This small finding led to a broader health assessment, uncovering early-stage osteoporosis and vitamin D deficiency, both conditions she could address before they caused serious harm. Maintaining good grip strength isn't about lifting heavy weights or doing intense workouts. It's about small, consistent habits that build endurance. Dr. Carter recommends easy exercises seniors can do at home, squeezing a soft rubber ball, using hand grips, or simply practicing opening and closing fists slowly and firmly. Even household tasks like gardening, kneading dough, or using hand tools can strengthen your hands naturally. Nutrition plays a role too. Adequate protein intake, along with vitamins like D and calcium, supports muscle and bone health. Gentle resistance training, like using light dumbbells or resistance bands, helps too. Dr. Carter also stresses the emotional side. A strong handshake is more than physical, she says. It's a message, to yourself and the world, that you're here, engaged, and holding on to life with both hands. If you notice that jars are harder to open, or carrying grocery bags feels more difficult, don't dismiss it. See it as a friendly reminder from your body that it's time to pay attention and strengthen your foundation. Because in those small, daily efforts lies the secret to staying strong, independent, and vibrant well into the golden years. 5. Sleep patterns, the silent predictor of aging well. It's easy to shrug off a few restless nights, but according to Dr. Helen Carter, how you sleep after 65 is one of the strongest, and most overlooked, indicators of how gracefully you are aging. Good sleep isn't just about feeling refreshed. Scientific studies, including recent research from the Journal of Sleep Research, have shown that consistent sleep patterns are deeply connected to heart health, brain function, emotional stability, and immune system resilience. Seniors who maintain regular, restful sleep cycles tend to live longer and experience fewer age-related illnesses. Unfortunately, changes in sleep often sneak up quietly. You might find yourself waking up multiple times during the night, struggling to fall asleep, or waking up too early. Dr. Carter emphasizes that these disruptions aren't just annoying, they can signal deeper shifts in your body's health. She recounts the story of Mr. Jennings, a retired teacher in his early 70s, who thought occasional restless nights were just part of getting older. But as his sleep worsened, he began experiencing memory lapses and daytime fatigue. After a thorough assessment, doctors discovered he had undiagnosed sleep apnea, a common but serious condition in seniors that raises the risk of heart attack, stroke, and cognitive decline. Sleep disturbances often accompany shifts in hormone production, chronic inflammation, and circulatory issues. They can quietly worsen blood sugar control, increase blood pressure, and accelerate mental decline if left unchecked. Dr. Carter advises seniors to pay close attention to their sleep, not just how many hours, but also the quality and consistency. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and stick to a regular bedtime and wake-up time, even on weekends. Simple, gentle habits can dramatically improve sleep quality. Create a calming bedtime routine. Reading, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing prepares your body for rest. Limit screen time. Blue light from phones and TVs can confuse your brain's natural sleep-wake cycle. Dr. Carter recommends turning off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Manage your sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in a supportive mattress and comfortable bedding that cradles aging joints. Avoid large meals and caffeine late in the day. These disrupt your body's ability to relax. For seniors who wake frequently at night, Dr. Carter suggests keeping a journal to note patterns. Sometimes small adjustments, like limiting fluids before bed to reduce nighttime bathroom trips, can make a huge difference. Perhaps most importantly, don't ignore persistent sleep issues. Frequent insomnia, loud snoring, or extreme daytime fatigue warrant a conversation with your doctor. Early intervention can prevent bigger problems down the road. Dr. Carter often tells her patients, think of sleep as your body's repair workshop. Every night you sleep well, you give your heart, brain, and cells the chance to heal, strengthen, and prepare for another beautiful day. In the end, prioritizing your sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's a silent but powerful investment in your longevity, independence, and joy in the years ahead. 6. Emotional resilience, the hidden key to longevity. When we think about aging gracefully, most people immediately consider physical health, eating right, exercising, getting enough sleep. But Dr. Helen Carter reminds us that the heart and mind carry an equally heavy burden as we grow older. In fact, she argues that emotional resilience, the ability to adapt to stress, loss, and change, is one of the most crucial, yet often invisible, predictors of how long and well you live. A groundbreaking 2024 study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with strong emotional resilience lived an average of 7 years longer than those who struggled to adapt to life's inevitable ups and downs. But emotional strength isn't something you're simply born with, it's a skill, nurtured over time, and absolutely vital after 65. Dr. Carter often shares the story of Mrs. Florence, a widow in her late 70s. After losing her husband, many expected her to spiral into loneliness and despair. But Florence surprised everyone by slowly building a new life. She joined a gardening club, started volunteering at the local library, and even learned how to video call her grandchildren across the country. Her secret? She allowed herself to grieve, but she didn't allow grief to define the rest of her life. Emotional resilience doesn't mean pretending everything is fine or never feeling sad. It means accepting that pain is a part of life, giving yourself permission to feel it, but also having the courage to move forward with hope. According to Dr. Carter, here are small but powerful steps seniors can take to strengthen their emotional resilience. Stay connected. Loneliness is a silent killer. Make an effort to reach out to friends, family, or community groups, even if it feels difficult at first. Practice gratitude. Taking just 5 minutes each day to reflect on what you're thankful for can shift your brain's focus from fear to appreciation. Stay flexible. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, especially in later years. Flexibility in thought and spirit helps ease frustration when challenges arise. Find a purpose, whether it's tending to a garden, mentoring a young person, or simply being the best grandparent you can be. Having a reason to get up each morning is a powerful motivator. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Seeking emotional support from a counselor, a trusted friend, or a support group isn't a weakness, it's a form of strength. Another key point Dr. Carter stresses is self-compassion. Many seniors are incredibly kind to others but harshly critical of themselves. Learning to treat yourself with the same understanding you would offer a dear friend can dramatically improve emotional health. She often tells her patients, "You've weathered storms, climbed mountains, and carried burdens that younger generations cannot yet understand. That strength is inside you still, ready to carry you through the next beautiful chapter of your life." Ultimately, emotional resilience gives you the ability to savor joy, find meaning in ordinary days, and greet each morning with hope rather than fear. It's a quiet, powerful force that may not show up on a medical chart, but it leaves an unmistakable glow on the faces of those who nurture it. And it just might be the truest secret to a long, vibrant life. 7. Lung health, the overlooked guardian of longevity. When we think about the organs that determine our lifespan, the heart and brain often come to mind first. Yet Dr. Michael Hughes, a leading geriatric pulmonologist, insists that the lungs, those two quiet workhorses nestled inside our chest, play just as critical a role, especially after the age of 65. As we age, our lung capacity naturally declines. The tissues become less elastic, muscles weaken, and years of exposure to pollution or mild infections quietly leave their mark. But according to a 2023 study published in the American Journal of Respiratory Medicine, seniors who actively protect and strengthen their lungs can extend their lifespan by an average of 5 to 7 years. Dr. Hughes likes to explain it this way: your lungs are not just air pumps. They're the fuel stations of your body. When your lungs falter, every cell in your body starves for oxygen. It's like trying to run a marathon while breathing through a straw. He recalls a patient, Mr. Jacobson, who at 72 found himself out of breath just walking from his living room to his kitchen. Jacobson had no history of serious illness, but years of shallow breathing and lack of lung exercise had taken a toll. Through targeted breathing exercises, light aerobic activity, and environmental adjustments, Jacobson regained his stamina and his zest for life. Dr. Hughes recommends several strategies to safeguard lung health. Practice deep breathing exercises. Spend 5 minutes each morning doing slow, deep belly breathing. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. This simple habit improves oxygen exchange and strengthens the diaphragm. Stay active. Walking, swimming, or even chair exercises promote circulation and keep the lungs flexible. Even 10 minutes a day is powerful if done consistently. Keep your living space clean. Dust, mold, and pet dander are silent enemies. Using an air purifier and maintaining good ventilation can significantly reduce lung irritants. Get vaccinated. Seniors are more vulnerable to respiratory infections like the flu and pneumonia, which can cause lasting lung damage. Annual vaccines and timely boosters can provide a shield of protection. Avoid exposure to smoke, whether it's cigarette smoke or heavy cooking fumes. Minimizing exposure helps preserve lung tissue. Dr. Hughes also points out the emotional side of breathing. Breathing is intimately tied to our emotions. Shallow, rapid breathing often accompanies anxiety, while slow, deep breathing promotes calm. By caring for your lungs, you're not just extending your life, you're improving the quality of every single moment. He encourages seniors to think of their lungs like a garden. Neglected soil yields no flowers, but with a little daily care, it can thrive and bloom for years to come. When you breathe fully and freely, you are not just surviving, you are truly living. Every breath becomes a quiet affirmation that your body, even after decades of service, still holds the strength to sustain and support you in ways both powerful and profound. 8. Vision health, the window to your world. It's often said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, but after the age of 65, they are also the windows to your future health. Dr. Sarah Patel, an expert in geriatric ophthalmology, emphasizes that changes in vision can be one of the earliest warning signs of deeper health issues, long before any major symptoms appear. As we age, common conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration quietly creep in, often without pain. According to a 2024 study published in the Journal of Aging and Vision Sciences, seniors with undiagnosed or untreated vision problems are at a 40% higher risk of falls, accidents, and even cognitive decline. Dr. Patel recounts the story of Mrs. Henderson, a spirited 78-year-old who loved gardening but began withdrawing from her hobbies. She thought her disinterest was due to aging or low energy. However, a routine eye exam revealed significant vision impairment. With proper treatment, her world lit up again, along with her spirit. Maintaining healthy vision isn't just about seeing clearly, it's about staying engaged with life itself. Dr. Patel shares key practices for protecting your eyes. Get comprehensive eye exams annually. Many sight-threatening conditions can be caught early before symptoms arise. Exams can also detect signs of diabetes, high blood pressure, and even neurological conditions. Wear protective eyewear. Sunglasses that block 100% of UV rays aren't just a summer fashion. They're a shield against cataracts and macular degeneration. Feed your eyes. Nutrition plays a powerful role. Foods rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin A, and omega-3 fatty acids, such as leafy greens, carrots, sweet potatoes, and salmon, are proven to support eye health. Manage blood sugar and blood pressure. High levels can damage the delicate blood vessels in the eyes, leading to vision loss over time. Stay hydrated. Dry eyes are more common with age and can lead to discomfort and blurred vision. Drinking enough water supports tear production and overall eye comfort. Dr. Patel also stresses the emotional impact of vision changes. Losing clarity of sight can lead to isolation, depression, and a sense of losing oneself. When you can no longer see your loved one's smiles clearly, or read the words of your favorite books, life feels smaller, she says softly. But with proactive care, your world can stay vibrant and full. Think of your eyes not just as tools for seeing, but as vital companions that let you savor sunsets, recognize familiar faces, and navigate the world with independence and joy. Caring for your vision is not a luxury, it's a loving investment in every beautiful moment still waiting for you. Protect your sight, and you'll keep the world, with all its color and wonder, firmly within your grasp. The silent power within you. As the years pass and seasons change, it's easy to believe that time quietly steals away our strength, our clarity, our vitality. But Dr. Patel reminds every senior she meets of a simple, profound truth. Aging is not a slow unraveling, it's a deeper blooming. Yes, your body changes. Yes, some days are harder than others. But within you still burns the same light that carried you through every trial, every triumph, every laughter-filled afternoon and tear-streaked night. That light does not dim with age. It deepens, grows wiser, and shines even brighter if you let it. The early signs we've shared today, weakening muscles, heart shifts, vision changes, memory lapses, are not messages of defeat. They are whispers from your body, gently calling you to listen, to honor yourself with greater care, greater patience, and greater love. Because you are still here. You are still breathing in this world's air, still touching the lives around you in ways you may not even realize. Your smile still matters. Your words still inspire. Your very presence is a gift. And no matter your age, you have the power to choose hope over fear, action over resignation, and joy over surrender. Every small step you take, stretching a little longer, eating a little wiser, smiling a little more often, is a seed planted for a brighter tomorrow. Dr. Patel often says, "The heart that chooses to hope, no matter how weathered, is the heart that stays forever young." So nurture yourself, dear one. Protect the vessel that carries your spirit. Guard your health not out of fear of decline, but out of love for all the days, all the sunsets, all the embraces you have yet to experience. You are not at the end of the road, you are simply entering a new, golden chapter. One filled with the quiet beauty of resilience, the sweet serenity of acceptance, and the ever-present promise of more life to be lived. The best parts of your journey may still be ahead.